Okay, thought I would do a quick test video. Just a quick... we got terrible glare. We'll have to work on that. So we have a hippie house here, complete with hippie carpet. And then over here, a big building. This is a mountain and a person with a flower. Do a quick fly over here. We're having texture glitches so that red doesn't actually exist. This is our... The door is red, the rest isn't. Our pyramid here. We have our house and farm. And then we have the actual village itself that we built. Seems like a few less villagers say that's their mine. They might be inside. There's a bunch of kids the other day. Oh, a couple kids. Library over there, obviously. And we're experimenting with creating biomes. Made the swamp, and witch's hut. Tega was pretty easy since we're in a tega. Just put a fence around it and add a few random animals. And jungle's a work in progress. We gotta plant some bamboo, all that sort of stuff. It's a project that we're working on, and oh yeah, let's take a look over here. A watchtower. And our flag. So we can watch what's going on. We can't see mobs from up here, but we can see the overall what's going on. You can see our mine over there. Which farm there. Then down here on the second level, we can see into the fishing hut, fishing shed. And we can start to see some mobs. There we can see them. Let's see the villagers, see if there's anything happening over there. Keep an eye out for attacks and stuff. And still got a little bit of a view of mine and of the farm. Let's see if we have anything in our traps. Sort of. And on the bottom level, oh, I guess I should go down like the stairs, huh? Okay, we have the stairs. Oh, we also have the elevator. Get the right spot on it here. Let's go up instead of down. Down does not seem to be cooperating with me today. Not sure why, but anyhow. That's down. Oh, probably because I was floating. I can't go down when I'm floating. Okay, so there's this bottom level. Nope, next one down's the bottom level. From here we can get a good view of what's happening in the village. Definitely see any raids happening. And get a pretty good view of our house and some of our other buildings. We can see down into our trap to see if there's anything in it. Yep. And then the fishing shed. And yes, I know I have a horrible glare on the screen. This is why I'm testing this out. Fishing shed, we have everything we got from fishing. And basically these are failed attempts over here. Is there anything in these? Various failed attempts at fishing places, but this one, I have a villager in here. Let's give this a test with, I don't want the oak block. It takes a little trial and error to get it. There we go. It's not fully automatic. I have to stand here and wait, and when it pulls down, come on, it's daytime. It shouldn't be taking this long. That's odd. Usually it goes down by now. Yeah, when it pulls down, I just have to click the button twice to reset it. I'm hoping they didn't do an update that screwed up my design. There we go. Click twice to reset it. I don't have to keep my finger on the button or anything. Just let it float there. And basically the gist of this design, give you a quick tour. You got your chest here. You got the hopper going into the chest. You have a fence post that has a pressure plate on the top of it. A block with redstone. You have the note block to keep it from just not doing what it's supposed to do. You have a block of gravel or sand. And you have your piston here. You have your villager there. And you have your chest up here with a block on top of it. It's important that it has that block on top of it, because that keeps it from opening instead of fishing. And then a block back here keeps the water in. So you have essentially created a waterlogged chest there. And this block here, I believe, also helps keep that water in. So that's basically the gist of it. Then you just have to aim it. And the aim is the hard part. You got to aim it to where it gets kind of right on the edge. That was close. There we go. Sometimes it's high, sometimes it's low. Just get right on the edge. You want it to be bouncing in the water with the piston up, and then when it catches, it will pull the piston will go back down and reset, and your fish will go into the hopper and consequently into the chest. So I guess I should have looked into the chest first before I did this, but I know for sure my chests were empty when I started this. So let's catch one more here, and we should have 2 items in the chest that we've caught. And sometimes this is really fast, and sometimes it's really slow. My understanding is it has to do with light level and whether or not it's raining. So rainy day, I think you get it faster, and then full sunlight on it would be faster. There we go. Okay, so that, let's take a look, see what we got. Sorry guy, I need under there. Yep, 2 fish. Ooh, that's so not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to click on them. Sorry, dude, but okay, never mind. I think he is an unemployed villager, so I don't think he'd trade with me anyhow. I gotta put a barrel in here. If we put a barrel in here, he'll turn into a fisherman in theory. Not a composter. Barrel. Barrel. There we go. So let's see if we can make this guy a happy. Maybe he left. I guess I guess I upset him. Okay, so I got a barrel in there now. He may come back and become a fisherman. Or not. Okay, last quick tour of the crops. Guess I need to get a farmer over here to do some harvesting. Then this is the trap. It things cannot get out of here. But if we catch something we want to transport, we just replace that with a rail, stick a rail cart on, and send them to wherever we want to send them. Right now it looks like we just have cats and a chicken. Sometimes we catch zombie villagers, sometimes we catch creepers. If we catch creepers, we come over here, shoot them with an arrow, and don't let them blow up the whole world. Let's have a work in progress, mine. There's a spawner we wanted in there. It's actually a cat spawner, so we built a box around it. This is back when we were in survival. We didn't want to blow up our cat spawner like we did that building. We also have a witch spawner up in here. Basically, you have to be pretty darn close to these to get them to spawn. So, that's interesting. I never noticed those shadows before. Spooky. So you get them to spawn. And then, let me just stick something there. It's just actually, that step got blown up. And then once they spawn, you can go down here. And they will fall down here. Maybe they already fell. Basically, they fall down here with enough force that it kills them on impact. And if you're trying for experience, you have to hit them as they fall. Hit them with your sword as they fall. Otherwise, just items fall in there and you don't get the experience. This is only 1 block high, so they can't get out and hurt you. Maybe that's the only one. Watch as I open this, another one will fall. Okay, anyhow, it gets all their items right in there. We've emptied it a few times. Gets you a pretty good amount of items. It helps if you have 2 people, then someone could stay in there and trigger the spawner while someone collects the experience down there. Otherwise, we could have probably worked on a design that would have allowed both, but basically to be close enough to the spawner that it drops, you'd have had to manually kill them with your sword every time instead of it being automatically killing them. But it is possible, and it's a good way to rack up experience. Although if I was going for just experience, I'd probably pick zombies. And this is another one of those traps we built. We really do actually get quite a few things, but it looks like we had a creeper problem in this one. But basically, they get in here because it's 2 blocks high. They can't get out. And they get trapped. I guess the creeper explosion is proof that it really does work. We have this railway. It actually goes all the way back to a village, our closest village that we'd found at the time. And that's how we originally got the villagers, is we brought some from that other village. We kidnapped them basically. And we've grown our population from there. Wow, got a few farmers going there. And we're kind of trying to get them to expand this way some. We do have some over here. They don't like this area quite as much. But you can see we do have some over here. Some living over here. There's one. Got a couple farmers. Sound like we have a spider under the house somewhere. So that's probably the problem. So what we're probably going to have to do is go down in one of these holes and just kill whatever mobs are down there, find spawners. This is dot matrix pictures. This is a tissue box. Really does look like a tissue box, doesn't it? It's actually not. It's actually our nether portal. We are having a lot of trouble with villagers going into it. If you look in here, we'll make sure I'm not walking off the edge. You'll see we actually have quite a few villagers that have taken up residence in the nether. Oops, those are zombies. And they actually have quite a few kids. And I really want to help them come out, but we can't put a block there because they're always standing right there. Otherwise, we'd put a block to help them jump up on it. But for some reason, they seem to like to stay in here. Short of killing those two, putting blocks and shoving them all back in, not sure what else we could do. Here, if any come on that side, we can shove them in. Not sure how they got in the first place. They actually got in on their own. They did not come in with us. And we were quite surprised about it. And at first it was just one. Wow, that's a horrible glare. I will be doing the rest of my videos at night so you don't have that horrible glare. But anyhow, these two would even just go on the same side. There we go. Still don't know what to do about him. Come on, just jump up. Sorry, dude, just trying to get you to move. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, big uh-oh. Okay, my son is the one that knows about the nether. I don't. I didn't even know that was possible. I know how to start the... Oh, phew. Okay, I better get out of here and not mess something up. So anyhow, that's why we've made this building, to try to discourage them. Oh, that's probably why. We had stairs going up to it. So I wonder if I go back in there and do stairs into it and don't do something stupid like explode it again. Then maybe they'll be able to get back in. Could you just move? Really, I'm not want to hurt you. I just want to move you. Oops. No. Whatever. Well, I'm going to let them figure that out. Well, that's pretty much it. I'll end off on my son's flower garden. I'll just fly through here. And, guess I can take a quick glance in the house. For some reason, a bunch of our horses just disappeared with saddles and armor. Just a few cats and dogs. Actually, wasn't that many recently. Okay, down here is the chicken. I don't know why my son made a chicken coop under our house, but yeah. Our chests organized. Our library. Dog room. That seems to be lacking dogs. Cat room. Except there's a glitch right now. Makes their heads look like they're falling off. Various stuff. And beds. And that's about it. Oh, yeah. Of course. It's actually our bridges. That was originally supposed to be a rail station. We use this rail to get villagers back over to this village from the other village, which we haven't had to do in a while. We tried to get a couple of them recently just because they have a different color shirt, and it seems like all the ones bred went ahead and took the Tega outfits, but I don't see one either. the ones from the other village have blue shirts, blue outfits, because they're from a snowy area. I'm not sure if they're changing or if those ones are getting killed somehow. Ooh, that's disturbing. But we definitely don't have as many of them, or they're much harder to find. There should be at least a dozen of them, about a dozen of them. Well, anyhow, that's about it. I will leave you with this great view there of our pyramid, and hope you enjoyed. I will make sure I don't have a glare in the future.